All right, viewers, welcome back. Welcome back. Uh, this is what did you? As what did you say? What did you do? What did you think? And we had a pretty big interrupt there to the game. Um, just trying to deal with defeating the what is it? The Blood Morpher and World Tier 14. Um, you know, without mincing too many words on it, absolutely beyond absurd, the mechanics of that situation. Um, Completely has me shaken about, you know, how to even approach the situation, man. I mean, it's the enemy was hyper fast. Um, Attacks doing tremendous amounts of damage. I'm just beyond astounded that they have to take it there. Uh, to provide some aspect of a difficulty. And I mean, I know that with the world tier system, this is the indicator of difficulty. And, they want to call this insanity. And of course, World 15 is considered madness. But let me tell you, I was playing said insanity, right? Just fine, right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I could tell that, the difficulty increased. Okay, sure. 1 second. But yeah, I could tell that the difficulty increased. No problem. I was rising to the occasion. You know what I'm saying? My gear's up to par. But I mean, then all of a sudden I hit this. I mean, it's not just a brick wall; it's a freight train. Dealing with the Blood Morpher, World Tier 14, freight train. That's what it was like. And it's beyond me that the programmers, want to put something out like that. I mean, it's that's not insane. That's not madness. It's beyond absurd. It's beyond. I mean, and what's funny is the first time I went about it, fighting that thing at World Tier 14, I almost beat it. And then it did some kind of ridiculous, just super hyper fast just impale movement with blood or something and just wipe my character. Just pretty much one hit, dead, done. So I don't know what to do with this thing. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know what to do with this. Um, I know I'm not going to mess with it again right now. I don't have the tolerance or the patience, and I know that there's going to be another fight coming up near the end of the game. I think probably the last fight is probably going to be redonkulous. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be all I can do, probably not to just rage quit or just not fuck with the game no more. I mean, because I can see it coming. I can see it coming, especially considering that I want to you know, level up my character as well as level up the world tier simultaneously. It's like, I mean, to me, it seems feasible. It feels feasible. You increase your world tier, you increase your gear. It seems to be a very 1-to-1 ratio. If you stay on track with it, you can handle the circumstance. But I guarantee you, they're gonna beyond try to screw me with this situation where I'm going to be looking like a fucking fool trying to play against this situation. Um, and so I mean I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. I mean 9 out of 10 I'm going to have to probably bite the bullet, tuck tail. You know what I'm saying? That's how it feels like to me. And uh, lower my world tier to deal with whatever the enemy is. 9 out of 10. Um, and that's just going to be rather that's what hurt my feelings big time. Um, seeing it the way that the bleed was coming through and the amount of damage that was happening, like I really don't know what to do with my character. I mean, I've seen some bleed and seen some status come through that was pretty difficult. So I'm going to put this in, the purity mod that I took out of. Man, I need to look that up just so that I have that information right when I talk about it. But let's see, purity mod, Outriders, uh, legendary. It's a legendary head armor piece. It's universal. Um, let's see here. Uh, it's not saying right off the bat here. Hold on here. Okay, Mask of the Cannonball. There we go. Let me write that down. So yeah, it comes on Mask of the Cannonball. Okay, this purity mod here, and I was able to get that actually. Uh, that was my first drop in the game. I was farming, the molten Akari, the big spider-like thing, and I think I was at World Tier 5 or 6 and hadn't gotten with the point of reducing my World Tier to World Tier 1 to kind of grind it out a lot faster. But it popped. I mean, and oddly enough, I mean, on World Tier 1, grinding the Akari, I actually got, and I'll have a video highlight of it, but I got this here, the iceberg, dropped out. So um, I'm not really sure, like I said, what to do with my situation. Um, at the moment, I'm feeling like what I need to do is have like my main weapon, because producing shield is rather important. Try to keep the shield up on the Trickster. I mean, I don't know it. I don't know how much any of this really matters, to be honest with you. There's no telling what the real end game is going to require as far as the expeditions. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to rise to the occasion of it. I feel so in doubt of myself from the experience of what I've been going through with this here, and it's kind of a shame. I mean, I up until now, and I'm put like this. I could try to fight the blood Morpher at World Tier 14 again. Um, but I just don't want to go through it. I mean, the last fight that I dealt with at World Tier was it 13, and I defeated that boss. It's like I was shocked I didn't have to drop my World Tier then, but I didn't. And it's like I don't know. I just really need to kind of get on with this show and this situation here. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, for me, um, I am not going to be carrying the legendary weapons. I mean, they're cool and all, but it's just really not my style. So like I said, I'm going to create my own legendary weapon. I mean, unfortunately, I can't mod it the way most people can, where you got 2 level 3s in it. But right now, I'm not really sure whether I want to have the ultimate stiffening in my shotgun or the time rift. And I think eventually, let me see, do I have the one in here? I was thinking about moving over to the automatic shotgun, uh, a narrow variant. Um, you know what I'm saying? So, uh, yeah, that's going to be a rat race too. I bet you. Trying to get this modded up in some kind of way where it's going to produce something different. I mean, but yeah, let me not deal with that right now, because that's just going. I think that's just another degree of mad frustration. Um, I mean, lately the game's been a lot more unfriendly, in my opinion, in far as like trying to get certain combinations of things, and I don't know, if it's something they've reset, something they've changed in the game. Maybe it's my gaming style. I don't know what the RNG is pulling off of. Is it just completely random? Does it consider any particular factor one way or the other when it generates what it generates? I have no idea. Does it look at your class? Does it look at what mods you have? I don't know. But what I'm going to do here is, while I'm on film, I'm going to go ahead and break these two down and get the ultimate stiffening and the weightlessness. I don't know which one I will wind up resolving to use. It's kind of an interesting. I mean, it's interesting. I don't know which one to go with, to be honest with you. I don't know which one would be more beneficial. But I take you not, as far as trying to think about how to fight the the blood morpher. Like I don't know what's the best situation for that. Like it's moving so hyper fucking fast, man, and like I don't know how long the slow lasts on the enemy, you know. So and I don't know. Well, this does tell you, how the time rift lists enemies in the air for 5 seconds. I mean, that's pretty strong. That I think that might be what I might want to go with, because I mean that kind of gives you an interesting aspect of crowd control to some degree, depending on how you're applying the circumstance. And I mean, I really don't know. I really don't know. I have to kind of put it in action right now. My head is just tripping on this game, and the way that they want to come at you with some shit. It's like, come on, man, come on, yo, come on. You got it. You're joking, right? And I mean, I don't even. I mean, like, yeah, I'm just beside myself still with that whole experience, man. Like, I don't even know. So what we're gonna do is break these down. Bam. We got the mods now. Uh, weightlessness, ultimate stiffening, and we're gonna go ahead and put it in a shotgun. So like my assault rifle. You know what I'm saying? It's got what do I have in here? The death chains. Um, as an aspect of status. Um, that's dealing 27,595, 594 over 3 seconds. Um, I did like the aspect of the. Let me see. Do I have a legendary thing with that, something like that in there? Let me check. Um, Killing spree, singularity shots, anomaly singularity. When destroyed, the singularity explodes, dealing 360 damage to enemies within 6.5 meter radius. Killing spree, ash and bullets, burst of decay, life and death. And minefield, critical shot, spawn explosives, and on your target. See, I don't have anything just yet for the kind of damage I'm talking about putting out, which is basically damage over time. Um, and I'm trying to kind of go with something that sort of married well with the Trickster sort of, anomaly based kind of power. So there's this thing. It's called Anomaly Blades, I think. What's the name? Yeah. So this here, shots damage an enemy with an Anomaly Blade, dealing 19,490 in damage, but it's got a 4-second cooldown. Um, I feel like the Death Chains is probably better to go with. Um, because you've got this 4-second cooldown. Now, I don't know if there's going to be a level 3 version of it, but if there is, that's probably what I would want to go with. Ultimately, for the Trickster, I think, um, as far as kind of marrying the abilities and the way that they kind of express themselves. So let's go ahead. I'm thinking that what I want to do is put slow on this. Um, I kind of like the idea of raising them in the air. I don't know. Let me try this out and see how well this works. I don't know which one to use, to be honest with you. And I was thinking about switching to this breach variant, but dealing with this in the way that it shoots, because it does go up a little bit on your RPM, but it definitely drops on the damage end. I don't know. It's because I'm using my assault rifle. I mean my pistol, excuse me, to um, reload. We're going to leave it as a standard for now. And like I said, what I did on the gear is I took out my damage mitigation. I was using um, damage absorber. So I took out 18,539 in armor and 10% resistance for the purity mod. I don't know. The up until now there were only a few occasions where it seemed like the status was causing me some issues, but I was able to overcome it for the most part. Um, but like I said, I hit an immovable freight train with this blood morpher. So I don't know. I'm gonna try it out and see what's up. I don't know. It's always a work in progress in my opinion. Um, and so yeah, so this is what my epic level um, semi-legendary weapon is like here with a level 3 mod in it. So it'd be nice if I could generate a level 3 mod in it when I craft. That would be super cool. But again, I'm kind of doing that to keep the shield up in it. I don't know. I'll be honest with you, I really don't know what to do. Um, yeah. Like I said, it's a work in progress, man. I'm just trying to see if we can't finish the game respectfully in regard to the world tier system and everything in our top level of a character. I don't know. I'm just in so much doubt about what's going on here with this situation. I just feel foolish pretty much trying to fuck with it like this. It's just ridiculous. Like I said, I was able to sort of persevere through the circumstance, um, and adjust myself accordingly. But like I said, there's this retarded brick wall I hit with this bloodborne enemy here. So I think let's see, what does this say? This is a historian mission. So I think what we'll do is we're going to leave that blood thing, the blood morpher alone, and just move on. And maybe after I finish the game, I can fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the side mission seems to have no relevance whatsoever to the main story. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I think they've done a pretty good job, in my opinion, keeping the elements of the side missions outside the main story. Now, the only exception to that is when you have side missions from the people traveling with you. The side missions from the people traveling with you seem to relate to um, uh, the game at hand. Um, Now it's not critical, you know what I'm saying, that you go ahead and complete said side mission. Um, oh, that works. But let's see. Like I said, it's not critical that you complete any of these side missions that are assigned by people that are in your traveling party. But it seems like what storyline is presented to you does relate to the main story. Um, Now again, I don't know how well they're going to fit into things once the story's done. If you ignore them, I have a feeling that they probably will still fit in a way where it's not breaking the continuity of the situation. Are you serious? Well, I can really feel the difference not having that fucking armor in. Where is my teleport? Something's glitched with the enemy. I can't teleport behind it, and it seems to be stuck. So yeah, so yeah, I mean it's interesting, man. A lot of these times I feel like these games give you the choice or no choice, man. You know, they just fuck with you in a way of making you think you have a choice to be able to do certain things certain ways, but you really don't. Yeah. Oh, that ain't really give too much XP in that shit. Ain't no chest over here, nothing. Okay. Well, something over here. See, yeah, I tried fighting the Blood Morpher 3 times, and the motherfucker killed me, and then the game fucking just server just kicked me. So, to me that was my sign to let it be. I mean, because I was livid. I mean, I really was. I was beside myself, beyond compare. Like I was just like, are you joking? Are you fucking joking? I mean, like, I mean, the moves from this thing were so fast. I mean, you honestly could not keep up with the circumstance. I mean, like, you just couldn't. I don't even understand how somebody, like I could barely tell what it was doing. I mean, as soon as the kind of telegraphs a little bit to some degree what that it's about to attack. You'll see some shit light up on the ground sometimes. Now I think that's only for attacks that come along the ground, but it's got this other attack where it kind of shoots out these, like, I guess, spikes or stakes, or this like impaling ability of like, I guess, hardened blood that shoots out of its body, parallel, like, what I'm saying, it doesn't go along the ground, it flies out from its body in the air, and just, I mean, the range of it is outrageous, outrageous, and just impales your character, and I mean, just massive amounts of damage. Like, I've just never seen it. I mean, like, come on, man, come on, dude. It's if you have any health loss, it's essentially a one shot. I mean, you might as well just call it a one shot, dude. Like, if you have any kind of health that's lost from your character, it's a done deal. Um, uh, what do I have going on here? What the fuck? Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not right. Oh, that's right. No, 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 no. Okay, okay, okay. Um, so it's it's ugly business. It's ugly business. I couldn't, the range of the attacks, the frequency of the attacks, it was so high. I every so often I was actually able to effectively dodge away from something. I mean, for the most part, like, I'm being grazed and hit constantly. I mean, I've just never, I mean, like, yo, it's just like, come on, man, come on, quit playing. I mean, it's beyond crazy, man. Like, so, I guess we're just gonna progress through the rest of the game because I don't see any other quest that's available, and you know what I'm saying, like. The Marshland Obelisk is the name of it, but you meet this guy called the Wanderer, and the big nasty motherfucker that you fight at the obelisk is a blood morpher, and it's hyper absurd. Like, you can watch the last part of my footage from the last broadcast. Like, my last broadcast was I don't know how many hours long, like 20 hours long, some weird shit like that, 17 hours long. It was a long ass broadcast. I was in it to win it, and I wanted to finish it before I stopped, but I got kicked. The servers were like, "We ain't gonna let you broadcast anymore," and then the game crashed. So it's like, okay, whatever. Um. Uh. So yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and there's the Outriders Legacy one, too. But I'm trying to see if I can't wait for that. But I'll be honest with you, I don't think it's necessary for us to have to wait for it. But um, I feel like I might want to go ahead and do it because I I wanted to wait till I got the World Tier 15. I don't know if that really matters either because we're gonna be using the mods from it, not the weapon itself. Let's see if we can just go for this real quick. See what's up with this. We might get some more XP along the way. Um, Cause like I said, we took a big old hit, ugly hit, fucking around with that goddamn blood morpher, man. We were doing good on our road to getting to 15, and whew, boy, that's that old bullshit for no reason comes to fuck with you. So we'll see what's up with this Outriders Legacy mission. And I mean, like I said, the legendary weapons are cool and all, but I just don't really. I'm just not into that exotic look of things, where you put animal parts on your weapon, and they're all mutated or some shit because of the anomalies that, and they got rags on them and trinkets and shit, and I mean lights and they glowing. I mean, like I said, all that's cool, but and it looks great. I mean, but it's just not my style. You know what I mean? I admire people. It's kind of like a car, for example. Like I've seen people with cars where they've got, you know, neon lights under it and shit, and hydraulic shocks, and spinners on the wheels and shit. It's like, oh, that looks great. That's really cool, but I wouldn't drive it. It's not my thing. You know what I mean? But I still give props to it because it's cool. Similar with a lot of this exotic look to these weapons in here. I like it's cool. I give you props. There's people rocking it. You know what I'm saying? It look great, but it's not my bag. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, so therefore, I'm not going to be able to have a legendary build. I mean, I don't like any of the armor either. Like, all the legendary armor to me just it's not my thing. So I'm gonna have a high tier epic essentially, or I mean, typically when a legendary comes out, it has a level 1 or a level 2 modded in along with a guaranteed level 3. And so for me and my character, I'm gonna have epic level gear, but it's all going to be it's going to be similar to how a legendary is generated with level 2s. I mean, in level 3s. So that's what's up. Search the quarry for the Outriders hatch. It's an Outriders hatch that we're looking for. So, we'll see how it goes. It'll be interesting as to what kind of build I'm able to create. Um, like even with this here, I'm not sure exactly what to be doing. Um, with the way things come out, I mean, it may wind up just being a complete melee centered fucking build. I don't know. Um, fucking bullshit, man. These fucking ass snipers. Motherfucker. Oh boy. See, I'm really feeling the fact that I don't have that extra armor in. You know, the health is just way more fragile. Way more fragile. Just, you know what I'm saying? Health just pissing out of my body, my character's body. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that purity mod is going to be what's up. I mean, like I said, I was doing fine against the blood morpher, and then all of a sudden it just hit me a certain way, and it just was done. I mean, and it did it twice. I mean, twice more. So like 3 times all the way around, pretty much the same move, just took my character out. And I don't, and I don't know, like, like if I have this improved status aspect where status effects are reduced by 75%, maybe that could help me survive things like that better. You know what I'm saying? Like there's times where I've gotten frozen and it's just mad damage coming through, and it just takes a minute, takes before the effect wants to die down. You can melee punch to try to get out of it, but there's a certain period of time where the status effect is going to, it's like a guaranteed hit against your character with bleed, with weakness, with vulnerability, with code, whatever the proc is. It's kind of a guaranteed situation to inflict some kind of damage against your character, or weakness or whatever that situation is. And so I'm hoping this purity mod will help reduce all that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the extra armor and damage resistance, to me, I feel like that's just, that just helps you at all periods of time, all points in time. It's I don't know. Hopefully, maybe my gear, I don't know. Like I said, it's just a work in progress. It's I can theory craft all day.
Bunker with an Outrider insignia painted on the floor.
I thought all the Outriders had died long ago.
I guess some of them ended up here, but why? And where are they now?
Yeah, Jakob unfortunately has passed away, so he can't answer any of these questions. So yeah, I don't know what to expect out the rest of this game, man, but I know this much, man. I'm not gonna beat my head against a brick wall with this bullshit. I'm telling them to go fuck themselves with this shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just, I mean, it's one thing to make a challenge, then it's another just to just make something beyond absurd, dude. I mean, madness, insanity. Come on, man. This is what they want to call the fucking world tiers or whatever, dude. It's not.
I knew the guy who wrote
It's not like that.
Sergio Acosta.
But they can make it like that, apparently.
In that bunker? For his entire life.
Kid's name was Mercer. He bugged out. Acosta went searching for his son in the forest.
Okay, I guess we gotta go to the forest now. Dying wish. We didn't do that? I thought we did that. Dying wish. Wait a minute. guess not.
Well, this should be interesting.
That's a bounty.
Count me in.
See, this is the dude. What? Thought we did this. Quest available for pickup. Why does that look confusing? We've done this. There's no quest over here we haven't done. Why is it lighting up like that? Whatever, dude. I'm telling you, I think we already did that. I don't know why it's lighting up like that. Cause see, we're here at the quarry. Dying wish. Yeah, we did that. I don't know why it's not. It's not. It should be checked off. Oh, whatever. We know we did it. It shows it checked off over here on this map, but I don't know why it's showing up like that over there. So far, whatever, dude. See, we did it. So we gotta go to the Forest Enclave. What kind of sign bite bug was that? Search for Sojiro or Mercer or Costa in the forest. That's just outside of the camp. Why do these missions show up like that? So I know I did that too. What's this? Wait a minute. Predator to prey? Rigging game. I know we did those, but I don't know why they want to show up like that. They should show up a little differently. Because it's kind of confusing. It makes it look like you didn't do them. I know they reset and you can replay them. Excuse me.
Maybe Acosta or Mercer are here. I should ask around if I want to solve this Outriders bunker mystery.
What can I get you?
That's a nice coat.
You're an Outrider. I thought they were all dead.
Not yet. Where'd you steal it from?
This old thing. My mother passed it to me. Her dad was an Outrider.
Oh, shit. Who was he?
His name was, Jack Tanner. Knew him?
Tanner was a good man. He was my captain. Saw him die, trying to save us from landing on this godforsaken rock. It's an honor to meet you.
Yeah, well, he's probably rolling in his grave about now, seeing what I've become. You buying something or what?
Your father, Sergio Acosta. What happened to him?
You know him?
Only in passing.
Well, he was smart enough to survive the jungle the first time, and dumb enough to give it a second try. And it was all my fault that he did.
What happened?
Look, my parents were fucking possessive. I spent my whole life living in a stupid bunker, making the greatest sacrifice to protect humanity, they'd say. But you know what? They never told me what the hell we were protecting. One day I had enough, so I ran. But my dad wouldn't let it go. Tried following me to find me, to save me. A fool's errand.
Sounds like an Outrider, all right.
Some time ago, the scout said he stumbled upon the remains of his expedition in the jungle. But I could never bring myself to go there. But if you happen to find it, would you bring me back something of his for me? A picture of my mom he wore on a chain.
I'll look for your father.
That piece of shit was conning everyone, but even he couldn't rig his own luck.
Now we know where to find Sergio Acosta. He probably has the bunker key with him.
We don't have to worry about being that thing's next meal.
I got a feeling this mission is not going to be giving me any XP. It's like a treasure hunt or some shit. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it will be. Whoa. What the fuck just hit me? What just hit me? What the fuck? I can't see. I can't tell what's hitting me. Wow, dude, it's not telegraphing. It's fucking moves. I can't see. Dude, I could not barely see what the fuck it was doing and when it did it. Come on, man. Come on, don't do that to me with the game, man. Yo, you can find some other way to make it difficult than for a motherfucker not to be able to see what the fuck is going on. Come on, yo. That's just retarded, man. This game is just ridiculous. Fucking joke, man. What the hell's over here? think I've been through there. Fuck it. Something's telling me go ahead and fast
Hey,
travel.
Mercer, I just survived it. Spending your whole life in a hole in the ground.
Oh, it wasn't a life. I grew up in a cage. The first time I figured out how to open that front door, it was beautiful. After that, I was just a trapped animal, plotting my escape.
Parents kept you safe. A lot of people would have happily traded places with you.
Think I'd rather have a shorter life, up here in the fresh air.
Rising tide. Did you see the color pattern? What? What possesses them to do some shit like that, dude? Like, oh my god, dude! I'm sure there's somebody out there that's like, oh my god, it's beautiful. I've got to wield that for my weapon. Not me. Gives me a lot to sell to the vendor. Thank you. Oh boy. Well, I was wrong about not getting XP. Yeah, so it's like, it's like you fighting this kind of shit. And yeah, they're hitting harder. Yeah, they're coming at you, you know what I'm saying? But it's like it's reasonable. It's tolerable. You can enjoy it. You can fight, if you're doing halfway decent, you'll win. And it's like then all of a sudden they'll throw some shit at you that's like a meteor from outer space. You know what I'm saying? Or you're a little chihuahua sitting on the railroad track and somebody just tosses you in front of the train. Dude, you'll be a splat on the front of the train. You won't even recognize what it is. It'll be a wet spot, a red wet spot on the front of the train. Like what? Like I said, man, the game is, saying I feel like they didn't know they weren't quite sure what they wanted to do. So they're like, well, we'll get Nathan to do the balancing here for this one, and maybe we'll get Jerome to do the other one, and Like I said, what's weird is they lull you into a false sense of confidence too, with the way that they set the game up. It's like, oh, this is fun. No, it's not. It's not gonna be fun. And then, you know what I'm saying, they make you think that you about to have some fun, but no, they're about to have some fun with you. But they're like, you can't have no fun. We about to serve you up, bro. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the best trap is one that you lay for a motherfucker and they don't know that it's coming. You see this shit right here? No problem. They still coming. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I got something for everybody. See what I'm saying? Everybody got a little something right there. That's how you do it. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be fun like this for much longer. Trust it. Trust it. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Make you think, oh, you's a cowboy, huh? You's a space cowboy. You think you can do this? And the next thing you know, they got the pole shoved up your ass sideways. You think to yourself, how the fuck they get a pole of somebody's ass sideways? But they'll figure it out. Trust it. Difficulty of this shit, man. And I mean, what's weird is that, like I said, if you're under geared, you don't have your gear up on par with what your level is, and you'll know that real quick when you check your world tier system. It'll tell you real quick right there, enemy level plus 11, but your gear loot plus 11. So I can be level 30 right now, as you can see. I'm level 30, but my gear is 11 points higher than what my character level is. Let me tell you. If I came in here with level 40 gear, level 39 gear, oh, the enemies be on me like sharks on chum. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there'd be a feeding frenzy. It'd be like, dipping some bloody meat in a fucking bowl of piranhas. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And I'm the bloody meat. I mean, but once your gear's up on par with where you're supposed to be with the enemy, like they know that you can hurt them, so they don't really hit you and come at you with that kind of frenzy. But they coming at you. They trying to hurt you. They trying to kill you. Don't get me wrong. But it's a different kind of frenzy that happens if you try to play this and you're not geared up properly. And then all of a sudden, even if you are geared up properly, they're gonna come at you with some old other jive bullshit, like what I dealt with when I did that side mission, and I'm fighting the blood. What's it called? The shit, the blood something. I'm having a brain fart about it, but yeah, just wait a minute. I'll tell you what the motherfucker's called. Go to enemies. It's this motherfucker right here. Hold on. Where is it at? I mean, it's just absolutely ridiculous. Here it is. The blood morpher. Man, this thing is absurd. It's like they just went over. They just went out of this world, man, with the way that thing attacks. and how fast it is and how little it telegraphs, and then the AoE is just, I mean, area of effect of its ability is
The
outrageous.
Outriders expedition. What's left of it.
So, you know, it's like, man, I you know, oh shit. Fucking flying shits. I hate them. Everybody hates them. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
That's done. Acosta's body must be among the remains.
Oh man. See what I'm saying? Like, you know, they'll give you some shit like that. Be like, oh, I'm the boss. I'm big news. You know, I pull out my little, you know, must break you, right? Fuck no, they gonna break your ass, trust it. Just wait and see. Wait and see. Make you feel like your strategy, skills, and tactics ain't worth shit. Yeah, so you know, we'll see what happens, man. I have no idea what to expect. I honestly fucking don't. And then you know the expedition's gonna be a whole nother bag of shit. Trust it.
Some kind of writing. Okay, got Acosta's key.
Return a photograph to Mercer. Okay. At least I'm getting some XP out of this. What? Like I said, we should be able to meet World Tier 15, upgrade our armor to level 42. I think that's what it's probably going to let us bring it up to. You know what I mean?
This isn't gonna take the weight.
But yeah, it's like I said, it don't.
You
I
keep your
mean, the
distance.
majority of what you deal with on each level, in my opinion, does not feel outrageous until you run across certain missions or certain bosses, rather. Not the mission itself, is the boss, the enemy. And the mechanics they built in are, you know, it's just a couple of them. It's
Gonna
just
get
like
ya.
absurd, and it's very unfortunate because it ruins you know, your notions about the game and your level of enjoyment. Just ruins it.
Thank you. At least I can put her to rest now. You know, a small dumb part of me thought you'd find him alive out there, still looking for me.
Now back to the Outriders bunker in the quarry.
Like I said, at least we got some XP out of that. So we're on, like I said, we're on our road to 15. And I'm quite sure that by the time we get to the end of the game, there goes some old donkey ass bullshit where it's gonna be like, alright, never mind, fuck you. We're gonna lower the world tier to fucking 1. You can kiss my ass. And just be done with this shit. And maybe we might try to tackle world tier 15 once we level our character up to level 50, I think it is, through the expeditions. But you know what? It's still gonna be difficult. I mean, unless you lower the world tier to like 1 or 2, where now the enemies are even less powerful than you are. But the enemies are always going to scale to your character level. They're just not going to be. They're not going to be beyond it, depending on what tier you set it on. They're only going to be a bit. Like how it said that I have a gear of my like 11 greater. So if I come in there with, say, and it's going to downscale you. It's going to scale you too. But theoretically, let's just say I stay at world tier 14, and I'm like, okay, I want to deal with some easier enemies, so I take it down to world tier 10. Well, the enemies are going to be 5 levels lower than me. So yeah, they'll be a little easier to beat for sure. But it ain't going to be no cakewalk. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they still going to try to hurt you. I mean, if you want the cakewalk, you got to bring it down to, you know what I'm saying? You got to respect the how they're kind of listing out their difficulties. You actually got to take it down to some old, you know, Jack Robinson old bullshit, story mode. You want easy? So say you want to play it on like, okay, well, what's it like normal mode in a video game? You know how people like, oh, I'll play it easy, I play it normal. Oh, I want to play it on hard mode. Okay, well, here's level 4. Oh, but I like very hard. Okay, well, here's level 5. Very hard expert, basically. But trust me, you want to stop there because games typically don't have any other difficulty level higher than that. But they got, 10 more levels higher than what most video games may standardly have as far as a difficulty level. So trust me. And you're going to run across, most of it to me is kind of, it's arbitrary. The way that they list it out and they talk about how, the difficulty levels being at, what they are. Like I said, right now, hold on. Right now, it's considering that I'm running in an insanity mode. It doesn't feel that way. Now, like I said, there's 1 or 2 bosses where, yeah, it's now gonna. It's not to me when you run across that brick wall, that freight train is hitting you. You're not now in the aspect of this insanity mode that sort of exemplifies its namesake. They take it way beyond that point, so unnecessarily. So, like I said, I I'm beside myself. I mean, especially seeing that I've seen one time, like I said, fighting against the Molten Akari, where I'm on World Tier 1, and I got a legendary. So it's like, man, and I ain't even try to fuck with him like that. You know what I'm saying? Sure, I'll play it on a higher level to get, a better drop rate, of course, if I'm really farming for some shit. But man, I'm about ready to tell it to kiss my ass and just have some fun with it, because it's like it ain't worth my blood pressure. My temperament. It's not worth me ruining my fucking day over this dumbass shit. And see, yeah, you got some enemies coming at you, sure. Like I said, it's
Never exactly thanked you for pulling me out of cryo.
I
like I
wasn't
said,
convinced you felt I had done you a favor.
Well, I guess I prefer being conscious, regardless of the circumstances.
Not everyone would agree. But you do seem particularly well suited to these times, Outrider.
What exactly were you and Jane doing out there anyway when you found me?
Scavenging tech in the old ruins. I honestly thought I'd scoured half the planet, but I had recently found an old notebook of my father's. In it, he described those first months on the Flores floating over Enoch. How the landing had been delayed, and the anxiety about sending the Outriders down.
Anxiety? What do you mean? Outriders are always meant to go down first.
Yes, but if, as it turned out, the planet didn't end up proving exactly habitable, there was no plan to get you back up to the Flores.
damn.
You were sent on a one-way trip.
Yeah, they never told us that part, but it's not surprising. And shit. That explained why Maxwell was calling the green light no matter what.
Anyway, I'd never heard the story. And it suddenly occurred to me, this Maxwell who called in the green light, he must have had a way to contact the Flores. An uplink. There had to be an uplink on this first drop pod, and if I could find it...
And you did. Your briefcase. That's Maxwell's uplink in there, the world's last hope. How fucking poetic.
Might be, and it might be a chest around here somewhere, but I don't even know what I mean. I'm a bit unimpressed about trying to look for that motherfucker. Like, I don't even think chests drop legendaries. I think the Gauss chest is about the only one that does, but I think, like, since the demo, man, they nerfed that aspect. Like, they ain't trying to have people grind this motherfucker out on some old chest bullshit. Be nice if they let you clean this up and let this be your little crib. Still living out in the fucking ass outside like a vagabond. No shower, no toilet. Smelling like the outside the entire fucking time. Just gamey. Musty.
Jack Tanner's daughter, Sarah. Seems she took his place in leading what was left of the Outriders.
She was one of the few that fought back when the ACA had the Outriders court-martialed. She saved many Outriders' lives. But she disappeared after that, didn't leave a trace.
Seems this bunker is where she ended up. Her last entry says she walked off into the forest in search of her husband and son.
By herself? She could have been hoping to survive.
None of us came into this hoping to survive. If anything, she died doing what the Outriders were meant to do, pushing into the unknown past the frontier, finishing her tour of duty on her feet, as the Outriders used to say.
You bunch really did come from a different time.
Dying to know what those Outriders could have been up to out here. What was worth all the trouble to dig themselves into a hole like this? Between what most of the Outriders faced and being a hole in the ground like these Outriders, it seems like you got the best deal sleeping through it all. Sorry, too soon? I hope you won't be gone too long, Outrider. Roars of rather frightening creatures from over just yonder.
Sarah Tanner, you made us proud. Outrider till the end. Zahidi, I found Sarah Tanner. She made it further than any other expedition. Tough, like her dad. The final key. Time I paid that bunker one more visit.
man. Sorry there, PDM. Pete M. I didn't notice the chat, man. PS5, they don't really give you notifications for chat like that for broadcast. At least I don't know what the option is for it. I'm still new to it. But it's different than the PS4 Pro was as far as your options
something
and
that's been
things.
driving me crazy. Can you explain to me how we're still able to use radios when the anomaly distorts the signal, our probes, anything long range?
That's it exactly. We're using analog shortwave radio on a high-frequency band without a lot of power, which means we can communicate over short distances. A digital signal, like the one we're tracking, has a far greater range and is less prone to interference. Still, over a large enough distance, the anomaly will distort it.
So, as long as the anomaly's around, we're stuck with analog.
Analog equipment is far more resistant to the electromagnetic fluctuations caused by the anomaly. It's one thing our forefathers on Earth did right.
Oh boy, here we go again. What the fuck? God damn. I'm gonna have to put that armor back on. Jesus fucking Christ, the damage is ridiculous. Whew, boy, not a second to fucking breathe, man. I'm gonna have to put that fucking armor shit back on. God damn, just melts my fucking health. This health, it just melts away. Man. Why does my world tier 14 look like that? So we made it to World Tier 15. How about that?
Whatever they were defending, we're almost in. Zahidi, the Outriders were stockpiling weapons in this bunker. A whole damn lot of them.
How many are we talking?
Enough to hold off the apocalypse, and then some.
Man, why does it look like some shit about to jump out and shit? It's all fucking me up. It's all creepy and shit down here.
Fuck me. Zahidi? I think I'm staring at a nuke.
A thermonuclear bomb? I wonder Tanner's daughter was willing to give her life to keep that hatch closed. I think you might be very wise to close it again and throw away the keys.
Zahidi? Something's happening. The machines! They're crashing!
You need to get out of there before it explodes.
Warning. Safety controls failing. Missile launch imminent. Warning.
Okay, that's not good. What do I do?
I don't know. You think I know anything about nuclear bombs? Wait. Is there a refrigerator around?
A refrigerator?
Yeah, a fucking refrigerator. You know what a fucking refrigerator is?
Yeah, I found it!
Oh, thank God. Now get inside.
What?
Get inside the refrigerator. The lead will protect you.
That is the stupidest idea I've ever heard!
I saw it somewhere.
That's not gonna happen!
Countdown to launch initiated. Launch
Wait.
in T-minus 120.
Wait, that's right. Okay. There's a slot for a key.
117.
Listen to me. You've got to move fast. You've got company. Insurgents just rushed the hatch.
113. 112.
Well, that sounds great.
What the fuck? Clear the bunker. Oh, motherfucker, please. Fuck. What the fuck? Oh my god, dude. Ah, shit. I do not need to be at World Tier 15 for this shit. I'm under fucking geared for this shit. This is not gonna go well. I'm telling you, it's not gonna fucking go well. God damn it. shit. Shit, shit, shit. Fucking bullshit, man. It's not gonna happen, bro. It's not gonna fucking happen. This is not gonna fucking happen, man. This is not gonna fucking happen. This is a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke, man. It's a fucking joke. And the joke's on me. And the joke's on me. That's what it is. It's called a fucking joke, and the joke's on me. Yay. It's a fucking joke, and the joke's on me. Oh, boy. I need to mod my gear. It's not gonna happen. I'm telling you, anytime you're under geared, that's the kind of shit that happens to you every single fucking time. At least that's what happens to me every single fucking time. Man, I don't want to be in this fucking mission, man. Fuck this shit, bro. How the fuck do I quit out this fucking mission, man? How the fuck do I quit out this fucking mission, man? How the fuck do I quit out this fucking mission? How the fuck do I quit out this fucking mission, man? I don't even give a shit what my progress is, man. I'm done with that shit, man. Done with it. Done with it. Like I said, they love to lure you into a false sense of... What the fuck is that audio fucking shit? What the fuck is that? This game is a fucking trip. So yeah, I'm sure I probably lost all my fucking progress on that shit. I don't even give a shit, man. I really don't. Because, I don't even know how the fuck to get out of whatever the hell that was. And it's just, no point. It's just no point. It's just no point. Excuse me. Absolutely no point. Well, if I thought I was underpowered before, I definitely will be now. Yep, like I said, they love to put you in that false sense of confidence, make you think you're doing good, and all of a sudden, bam! I mean, plus two, I'll be honest, when you do go up in the world tier, you do feel a little bit of a sting. I mean, it's not, they're gradually increasing the difficulty of the enemies as you progress through the world tier, bear in mind, but when you cross over to that next world tier, you definitely feel that bite. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not horribly different than the top level of whatever previous tier that you came from, but it's definitely a difference. And so, you know, I'm feeling that. What the fuck am I being hit by? Oh boy. Gotta love the bullshit, man. I'm hitting that fucking tank with everything I got and the motherfucker wouldn't explode. Oh boy, I tell you. Tell you. What's down here? Oh.
Fuck me.
fucking fuck. Oh boy. Gonna be one of those days. Wow. I can't hang, bro. I can't compete. Just can't compete. It's just all pro. God damn it. Wow.
Missile launch in T-minus
Shit! I'm not gonna make it!
6,
Oh,
5, 4,
Fuck!
3,
Mother...
2, 1. Missile launch sequence aborted. Have a nice day.
It's over. Zahidi, you got any ideas where we might hide some keys?
wow. They sure as shit don't make it easy. So you get one little legendary weapon. Shots inflict freeze on enemies. You go through all that for one legendary weapon. Ah, that's cute. That shit was fucking horrendous. Oh man. Bulldozer and slow clap. Bulldozer. Was it a trailer? Bulldozer. It's bulldozer. Okay. Wish you could turn this around. Can't really tell what the fuck is going on. It's really difficult to tell if you're gonna like that or not. Bulldozer. Okay. Okay. Oh, what the heck is up here? Oh, chest galore. What? I got capacity. I'm at 17 out of 30. If I were a rich man.
Looks like some old reports. journal.
Let me just do another sweep, just to make sure we're not forgetting anything. Considering like I said, it would be cool if they allowed you to clean this up and turn it into like your headquarters or something like that. Underground bunker, baby. I mean, this place is pretty damn huge. Pretty damn large, and this is the storage cellar thing. See? See? Pays to be a little thorough. So apparently there are 2 crates down there. Well, we managed to stay in World 15. How about that? I wonder if World 15 levels up. Like, I didn't see any progress to the XP. I mean, I know I was dying, but you'd think there'd be some kind of progress to the XP bar. Maybe not, because there's nothing above 15. I guess maybe that's the reason why you're not going to see any progress to that bar. I'm just guessing. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see here. Blah, 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 blah. Where's my stash? I'm gonna put that legendary in my stash. So we got another legendary. Shots inflict freeze on enemies with a 1-second cooldown. Now this time we're going to remember to sell these. Instead of breaking them, dismantling them. I haven't seen these since the beginning of the game. Vagrant trousers. How about that? That's a serious leg armor there. Like if you would use something like that if you were handicapped or something. I guess it's like some kind of exoskeleton or something. I don't know. I don't know. Don't give me the line. Mm.
I hope you won't be gone too long, Outrider. There were some roars of rather frightening creatures from over just yonder.
Just a
That was really
16,
close. That could have killed us all.
5-2
So, good work there, saving this godforsaken place.
for 8 seconds. Whenever your health is replenished. Get some extra firepower and anomaly power. $13.70. 13,706 for 5 seconds versus 8 seconds. Let's try this one instead. I don't know. Let's just see how it goes. At least we get some damage in with it too. Historian Quest Evolution. We didn't do these? Rift Town. There's 2 for Rift Town? Hang on a second. For the historian thing, they got Rift Town listed twice. Why would they have Rift Town listed twice?
Hit me apart.
Without memories of the past, the future means so little. If you come across any...
Yes. We get the point.
Well, they sure look happy, don't they? But maybe they remind you of people you don't want to think about anymore. That's the one thing everybody on Enoch's got in common. We've all got people it hurts too much to remember. Oh well, one day soon, there won't be anyone left to remember. At least then, it won't hurt no more. Won't that be nice?
Whatever you say, lady. Whatever you say.
Without memories of the past.
Was it just one, really?
Ain't nothing free, altered or not.
Thought I had more than 3. I mean, more than 1. It's hard to tell what color that really is. Oh, it just reset that? That's funny. Whatever, dude. Whatever.
What you see is what you get.
Go home. You're drunk. Good to see you again. You'll be pleased to know the hounds are still scared.
I thought I had 2 historian things. We might as well save the rest of them for later because we already achieved the world tier 15. I thought it was going to take more to get there than it did, but we got there relatively quickly. So might as well just keep going. See how ridiculous it's going to get. Dude, what is with this audio bang? Like there's some kind of audio glitch. And it's just loud bang every time I load into a different town or city or whatever area of Enoch.
When the pack started to flee the city, Monroy rounded up every last one of them that stayed behind, that were loyal and trusting, and threw them into these labor camps.
But I know of the packs, they could not have survived long in there.
It was all Monroy. When he understood the packs were turning into ferals, he sent out an order to murder them all before they could transform.
All of them?
All but enough to run his camp.
That's genocide. Looks like I see a crate in there or something. Did I search through all this? I guess so. I guess so. So.
It's a diary from Nikolai Galyatkin, Monroy's general. Seems he was overcome with remorse at the end for what he had been a part of. He didn't retreat to the Caravel. He decided to walk away from it all. Right into an anomaly storm.
Good.
We'll come back for it.
Monroy returned to the city to find it under siege. They battled for days, a complete bloodbath. And then, another storm hit. Monroy's people were decimated. That's when they spotted the Florus in orbit and called for help.
They started broadcasting the signal.
But it couldn't get through. Help never came. And Monroy ordered a retreat to their ship and locked it down. All this time, all we've been through. The battlefields, the jungles, the alien ruins, the desert. All we've lost. I can't believe we're finally here. The goddamn signal I heard the day we landed, and still... none of it makes any sense.
Oh, I think I'm starting to put it all together. The way the Pax controlled the anomaly with their obelisks, they are what kept the planet's energy in check. They were the balance. But when Monroy stopped the Pax from using the obelisks out of pure fear of what he couldn't understand, the anomaly spread like wildfire across the planet. The storms surging out of control, mutating everything.
All this time thinking we were going to reach a place beyond the anomaly. Only to find the place it all started. Where Monroy started it.
Classic old case of fear and ignorance. Fear and ignorance. But yeah, see, I was just fighting those enemies, World Tier 15, and it's like, it wasn't that big of, I mean, it wasn't easy, but it wasn't like freaky, you know what I'm saying, in some kind of absurd way. Watch. Another way of luring you into a false sense of confidence. But yeah, I feel like they had different people developing or making a decision on or agreeing on, you know, what what mechanics or what aspect of difficulty was going to be assigned to various different missions. Because man, this shit ain't even. Some missions that are just redonkulous, but the majority of them are okay. And then every so often there'll be this mission that's just set you back and make you feel like you don't know shit. Inadequate. A lot of wide open space. Oh shit. Oh, fucking A. What the fuck? What the fuck? Asinine fucking shit, man. Can't see shit, can't see shit. Can't see shit. Ridiculous.
Who the hell were they?
Whoever designed these birds are real fucking sadists, man. It is so silly.
Got left behind, and half of them probably slaughtered the rest for a last seat on the caravel. Tanner and Jakob, we all should have been down there with the rest. Hopeless, drowning in chaos. Nothing but dictators and madmen set loose.
If the caravel's engine hadn't exploded and killed most of the Outriders.
We would have been the ones left on Earth. Two more soldiers in Monroy's damn army. Fighting for any way off the Earth. Coming here to slaughter the Pax. It's screwing up the whole damn planet. Before you all ever set foot on it. I'm inside the ship. It's still operational. Whatever's playing the signal, it's in here. Let's finish this together.
Who is this together? Ain't nobody with you.
Let's finish this. The end of the road, one way or another.
Despite everything, we've brought the uplink all this way. I wish Jane could see us.
Oh boy.
Listen. Signal. We're here. It works. Oh God, it works. Someone hit the lights.
Look. It's exactly as I saw it. As we saw it.
Jaina, that's not real. That's this planet, all right, but it's long gone.
No. No, get the fuck off.
Go away. I'm in no mood for this today.
You okay?
Here. I had imagined this so many times. But never you.
Who are you?
Who am I?
Monroy?
But how? How did this ship get here before us?
How do you think? You people left us to die as the Earth crumbled. But I don't die so easy, do I? No, we built a new engine. An engine that shamed all others before it. So while you were still crawling through deep space, we were already here. Oh, you should have seen it. Their primitive civilization, the natives, they treated us like gods.
Yeah. I've seen what you did to the natives.
Oh, I see now. This isn't a rescue. Why didn't you come when we sent out the distress call? Huh? It's 30 years since the Flores arrived in our skies. 30 years surviving in this hell.
This hell was because of you. My entire life trapped in that valley, slaughtering each other for nothing. You robbed our people of hope before we even got here.
Don't flatter yourselves. You were as capable of every wickedness. The Pax weren't as docile as they looked. They had powers. So much power. Things I had to understand.
So you just rounded them up? You tortured them, you son of a bitch?
Are you really so naive? How long before those creatures tired of us? Before they turned against us? They would have had us on our bloody knees. All that I wanted was their powers. For us. For all of us. So that we could survive, so we could be strong. Don't you see? We lost the Earth because we were meant for something more. There. But for the grace of I go you, my child. Do you think that you would be standing there with the powers of a god if it hadn't been for me? All that I've done for humanity. I saved us.
You cursed us.
But I won.
It's done. Fuck him.
No more wasting time. I have to tap the uplink into the Caravel's power so we can reach the Flores before we...
Shit. He found us. We gotta go.
No, leave me. I have to do this.
Do what you gotta do, Doc. That door won't hold long.
Outrider, if that beast cracks this ship's hull, we lose electronics, we lose the pods, we lose everything.
I'll take care of it. You just get those pods down.
Well, here comes the bullshit. Better believe it. Better believe it. Ain't gonna be no easy win, no sir. Oh boy.
That's right, fucker, I'm here. The only one you have to fear is me. Talk to me!
You're transmitting the launch code. Hold on.
Zahidi? What's happening in there?
It's working! I've contacted the Flores. Transmitting the first launch codes. Now!
God damn it, Doc! We can't hold them! This place is gonna blow!
Almost there. Almost there!
Tahini, get out of there! We have to leave!
I can't! I have to transmit the codes!
My gun! Get me my gun! Get out of there, Tahini! You'll be trapped!
The pods are more important than me!
No, Tahini! Tiago!
Get in! I'm not losing any more friends.
Well, shit. I guess it's over.
The signal. The uplink. It was all for nothing.
Wait, guys, look. Over there.
The pods? It worked?
You did it.
My God. I guess some of the commands went through after all.
Well, like I always say, it ain't over till it's over.
What the hell? Monroy's people?
No, I don't think so.
Who are you?
We're from the war zone. Are you the Outriders?
We heard tales about an altered Outriders opening the frontier, finding a cure in the forest. We've been following your trail since the war zone.
So, what now? We keep moving.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame that, they just have such jackass mechanics to this shit. Because, I mean, really, I would have liked to have actually fought the end of this. I mean, I guess I can replay it. I got the other characters to level up, and I believe you can back up and replay. Oh, don't tell me he's still alive. Come on. Don't tell me he's still alive too. Come on. And the dude that killed Jakub, fought him, what, 2, 3 times, 4 times, man, and he's still alive? Come on.
Should go in the first line for tomorrow morning. The buds. They did it. The fuckers did it.
Man, I had the music muted. I hope this shit don't fuck with my damn copyright bullshit, man. But yeah, like I said, I would have really liked to have actually played out the end of it, but I mean, I just got so fed up with their jackass mechanics to their boss fights, man. I mean, I'd say the majority of them were okay, but it's like three or four of the boss fights, including the last one, that are just absurd. I mean, this kind of shit that's going on, it's like, what did they expect of you, other than to lower it or to be overpowered in some way, shape, or form? To do it at some particular level, you're always going to have to be overpowered in some way, shape, or form. And so, it's like, I don't even know how you could respectively be equivalent to that circumstance and actually beat it. I mean, you probably can, but I mean, you'd be at it forever. I mean, no telling how many times you're going to die, blah, blah, blah. But it's just, I don't know. It's odd, but I mean, I'm a gamer at heart, and I played a lot of games. I don't mind putting in the time, putting in the effort, but it just felt pointless. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the horse shit that they were fucking throwing at you, it's like, when am I going to see that again? They don't really give you precedent for various different things very much. I mean, they sort of did in a way. You had another boss fight similar to this one prior, but it was like, like I said, man, I just wasn't with it. I wasn't with it. I mean, everything else about the game was kind of cool. There are a lot of aspects that were cool, but man, they to me, they just really went overboard with certain boss mechanics. It just got absurd. I couldn't fuck with it like that. I really couldn't. It's like I said, I mean, maybe something might come up later down the line. Maybe I might see some information that might help me beat the thing. I mean, I looked online to take a look to see what was up with people's strategies, like with, dealing with the several bosses, and people are beating them on, World Tier 5, World Tier 6, World Tier 7. I'm like, I'm in World Tier 14. I'm in World Tier 15. How is that shit going to fucking help me? Of course, I mean, what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't have a problem beating it at World Tier 5 or 7 either. I'm sure it might give me, sure it's not going to be as easy as World Tier 1, obviously, but, I mean, come on. I mean, whatever, dude. That's not a problem. I mean, we grinded out the fucking demo at World Tier, what was it? 5. No problem. We played that, you know what I'm saying? So, It's kind of funny to me. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I know I'm not the only one out there. I'm sure that's trying to beat the game at World Tier 14 or 15, but it's laughable. It's fucking laughable. But yeah, we'll just go ahead and skip this because yeah, whatever. So, challenge tiers instead of world tiers. Expedition difficulty is determined by the selected challenge tier. The fastest way to unlock new tiers is to play on the highest currently available tier. Excuse me. Better completion times mean more tiers are unlocked and more drop pod resources are gathered. Loot from enemies is collected after expeditions. If you win, it will be available from the drop pod. If you fail, it will be available from the loot chest in the preparation room. Tiers progression unlocks new locations. Unlock challenge tier 15 and gather 40,000 drop pod resources to embark on the final expedition to the Eye of the Storm. Welcome to the new level of bullshit. I don't think I'm gonna be fucking with this game like that, man. I really don't. I mean, if the boss fight and the mechanics that the final boss and dude, if it's anything like that, dude, they can kiss my ass, man. I don't give a shit about what the fuck they think they have to offer for shit. I really don't care. I mean, it's just not worth it to me.
In the end, only Monroy and a small group of them survived the slaughter outside the walls. They hid in the caravel for decades, waiting for rescue from the Flores.
So sorry to disappoint them. Clearly things didn't go any better inside the ship.
Nope. Supplies ran out, and they hunted each other down one by one.
Most of the time, life on Enoch's just seeing worsening versions of complete inhumanity. But you've proven that all it takes is a few good people to make a difference.
So I guess this is a drop pod. We got another legendary. Another Grim Morrow. We already had one. I guess because I lowered it to World Tier 1, it gave me a level 28. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to be carrying a motherfucker. I'm going to break it down for the fucking mod. They can go fuck off.
Still don't understand how they went back in time to get here sooner.
They didn't go back in time, stupid. Their ship was just faster than ours was.
I don't think that's true.
But yeah, apparently, like, this is the, this camp here really is supposedly is bugged or some shit, so they're like, don't launch.
Outrider, you gave me the opportunity to be the person.
Bitch, your lips aren't moving. What the fuck is that about? We need to recover drop pod resources.
When I left the deserters to join you that day, I did not believe we would make it this far. Even less so after I lost faith in our mission. But you stayed the course.
I guess I'm too stubborn to know when to quit.
I am grateful for it, my friend. Seeing the hope in those people's eyes now, I feel like myself again. However, I don't need to tell you that our journey is not over.
I was hoping you'd say that.
We may have brought the pods down, but they are scattered all over Enoch. We will have to recover them one by one. Finding them won't be easy, and we're not the only ones interested. But I have a proposal for you, Outrider.
Let's hear it.
When you recover a drop pod, bring the resources inside to me. With Bailey's help, I will trade the contents to Juno and Corrigan and your Grand Marshal, Shira. We let them divide the materials, and in return, they ship us gear from their arsenal for our journeys outward.
So I take it you're back with us then, Tiago.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere. But with you, my friend.
Yeah, until shit gets too rough and he dip again, bitch ass. Look at his prices, man. Footwear, the edge of time. And so how much time do I have until this bullshit is gone? Drop pod resources. So 1 titanium equals 2 drop pod resources. This is 3,616. Hold on. Let me do that. Here's where the real fun begins, everybody. So 3,616 divided by 2 is 1,808. So basically, wait a minute. So we go to her to get titanium. Hold up. Hold up. Let me deal with this fucking legendary before some weird shit goes. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna break that motherfucker down any damn way. Singularity. But this is the one from the demo. Boom, we got a mod, y'all. Alright, so let's see here. We got that, we got that, we got those. Got this. Probably got all that other bullshit. Bullshit. Got all that. Got those. Got those. Got those. Got those. We don't have that. And we do have that. Portion to your health regeneration. Oh, damn it. I meant to sell it. Whatever. I'm so used to breaking things down. I'm not used to selling. So we want to buy titanium. Oh man. 1,008. So we want to sell iron for scrap. Want to sell leather for scrap. Want to buy titanium. And we want to take the titanium and still you. Oh yeah, and then we gotta take the titanium. We want to sell the titanium to get the resource pods. Right? And then we want to take the resource pods and buy the gear. So we're still 616 short. Boost armor for each affected enemy. Lasts 8 seconds. Stacks up to 8 times. Oh. Chrono suit. Reduces the skills. Borrowed time. Life. Where the skill is active, killing shots heal you by 15% of your target's health. I mean, how long does this stay available for you to buy? That's what I'm curious. That's what's got me kind of curious. How long? Mm. That's 8 seconds. Some ugly ass shoes. Well, and a new adventure begins.
Hey, you. You did good. But I always knew you would. Even if my vision of the garden wasn't what I thought it'd be. Guess the future's never gonna be exactly what you think. Psychic or not. If there's one thing I've learned from all of this, it's...
Right, sure thing. Well, we might as well go ahead and move our camp because it's not a good idea to launch expeditions from your camp. Now, is it? Let's see. Analysis. I think we got a legendary thing to collect here. What did we get? Oh, wow. Actually got something that I wouldn't mind actually carrying. Ain't that a bitch? And it's at level 42. So if we decide to use it, we gotta level up. Shots link up to 5 enemies in a 5-meter radius of the target, dealing 113,993 electric damage to each of them. Wow. That's a nice looking gun weapon there. I'm surprised that they got a legendary weapon that I would actually carry. Cause most of them are just overdone. That's kind of cool looking though. Excuse me, it's a pistol. Pistol Pete. But yeah, I would totally put the lightning joint on there. I think there's gonna be a level 3 lightning thing, isn't there? There's a weapon that calls down lightning or something like that. I forgot what it's called. But it's like a level 3. It's called the Thunderbird or something weird like that. Enoch's Blessing. The Land Lubber. Amber Bolt. Ultimate Breeze. Yeah, I think there's a lightning thing, that type firearm or something weird like that. Disintegrator. What can you do with this? What can you do? It said max attribute. At least it comes with life leech. How about that? Close range, heal received. There's no variant you can swap. Can't improve the rarity because it's as rare as it's going to be. You can change your mods over and over. Red Rover, Red Rover. Yeah, I think there's a level 3 to this. I don't know if it's still called Storm Whip. But yeah, that's what a shots link up to 5 enemies in a 5-meter radius of the target and deal 1,000 electric damage. Yeah, it was cool. You can put all kinds of stuff in this. Put whatever you want in it. 185 iron. Put whatever you want in it. But yeah, we'll keep this weapon. They hooked this up with a pistola. 6 clip size, 361 RPM. Is that pretty much the same? 1.6-second reload, 200% crit. Very cool. I think we need to move the camp just to be on the safe side. These reports state that this camp can be kind of glitched. You wind up losing your gear or something if you launch an expedition from here. So let's go find someplace else to chill besides being in the desert. Kind of like chilling out up here at the first city. I think that's the name of it. It seemed to be kind of nice this time of year. But yep, I think that's going to do it for our broadcast again. Apologize for cheesing the end. I just kind of got fed up with the mechanics. You know, it just didn't feel like it was worth it, man. I'm sure could have probably beat it at a higher level than one, but like I said, I just got fed up. Just got fed up, unfortunately. I mean, and just let it go. I do look forward to tackling that again someday, but right now, it just doesn't feel worth it. Um, Hopefully they do something with the mechanics. Maybe I'll figure out something better for my build and my character. Maybe I'll become more, like I said, if I do well with the expeditions, I'll level up even higher, and maybe it might be a little easier to deal with it. But I think they scale your character down if when you go to the world tier system versus the challenge tier system. I'm not clear on that, but either the way, you know, perhaps one day we'll tackle that again. But till the end, thank you once again for tuning in, and we'll be back again for some more Outriders. And I think, I'm not sure how I'm going to proceed with the other characters like the Pyromancer, the Technomancer, and the Devastator, but I'm sure I'll present some recording of it. I don't know whether or not I'm going to do what I did with the Trickster or just go ahead and cheese it with a lower world tier system and call it a day. I'm not sure yet. I'll decide. But that concludes the campaign run for the Trickster. And so, there'll be some instances and some recordings, of course, of expeditions But I got to get my thumbs under me and figure out what's really required for all that, and we'll see what happens. All right. Take care.